that was a little bit scary there for a while.
Yeah, give Rutgers credit, man. Life on the road is always hard in college lacrosse, certainly in the Big Ten, and Rutgers is really good. I thought it was, whoever kind of owned the face-offs in the middle of the field really kind of dictated everything. You got extra possessions, but both teams were, when they got the ball, were getting real good opportunities. Just felt like they did a much better job early, and then we got a couple and kind of I think Bubba's goal right before the half was huge to get it. The difference mentally, I think, sometimes between 4 and 3, although it doesn't seem like a lot, it's like, okay, it's only 3. So I think sometimes that looks a little bit better. And then coming right out, we kind of, at halftime, like, let's keep the momentum going, and let's see if we can get the first one. And all of a sudden, like, you got the momentum, and now it's a dogfight, and that things change. If they had gotten the first one to make it 4, now all of a sudden, you're kind of digging out again.
What did Austin do in the second? I mean, rough first quarter for him, but he came out, dominated a lot of possession for you all.
Coach Barbridge does an awesome job with our face-off guys, and we were at halftime, and I kind of asked him, hey, what do you want to do? And he's like, give me a couple moments, and so he kind of talked to the guys. He looked a little bit at the film, and they felt like early on, give their guy credit. He was just on the whistle. He was doing an awesome job. So it was, give credit, to the Rutgers face-off guy. He was doing so well that it was more about like what he did and not so much what we could do. And then I think as the game went on, we did a little bit better. We were a little better on the whistle. We changed some technique. And then I thought our wing play was much better, because there were some times there were 50-50 grounders in the first half, and they got the majority of them. And I felt like in the second half, we did a significantly better job.
Did you say anything to Austin to kind of inspire him? Anything that?
No, listen, Austin's really prideful. He's a rather quiet guy, and the big thing we just asked him is, hey, when you get in there, just keep making good choices and really good decisions and keep fighting. I was so impressed. There were a couple, like, there's one thing to win the face-off, but then the ball's loose in the middle of the field, and you got poles and, short 60 middies, and he was digging them out, making really good choices. And to me, that's what you want out of a senior. So really proud of him for that.
What do you grab from this that you could possibly take into May?
I think, being down that much, certainly it's something that we don't want a steady diet of that, but, being down that much, and if you're in that situation, knowing that you can get it back, kind of felt like the last Sunday night game, we proved that. We just need to start faster. Certainly life on the road's tough, but we're staring down going into a similar situation on Saturday against a team that had a big win. So we're going to have to play better. We just can't fall behind like that. And their face-off guy's terrific. So we're going to have to keep, certainly building on what we did tonight.
In terms of Anthony DeMeo, what a great game Anthony had. If you can talk a little about him coming out, stepping up, 3 goals, 3 assists, I believe.
Yeah, he's gotten just so much better in his time here, and he was a very good player before, but he's really elevated his game. And to me, it's a credit to him, and he's a great guy for the younger players to look to. Came here in January 2 years ago, and in January of 2017, was a scout team guy, and just basically mimicked every good lefty that we would go against, guys like Connor Fields and some of the better lefties out there. And he played against Tim Muller it seemed like almost every week. And you got a guy who's the defenseman of the year, and you're going against him day in, day out. He got stronger, he got faster, just kept working on his game. And he last year did a very good job on the second line and made some improvement. And then this year, his confidence is just so high. And we certainly give him a lot of rope because we have confidence in him. But man, he's just so tough, so gritty, and I'm certainly really proud of him.